Hey guys, it's me, Hugh, one half of your favorite podcasting duo, the Unscripted Real Artists. And I'm coming to you today with part two of my reaction slash review of Fistful of Vengeance. And this is just a quick disclaimer before the review that this section here is all my opinion, my honest opinion. I understand that I probably was a bit rough with my delivery because it was a conversation with Raye. So I apologize in advance if anybody takes offense to it. We're just being extra. We're doing the most. That's all it is. Well, mostly me, but that's all it is. Please don't take offense to it. Please don't take it as a reason to not watch the film. It is a good film. It's a great film. Watch the film and form your own opinions about it. Okay, the cast and crew, if you by some miracle managed to come across this video, if I said anything that hurt your feelings, I apologize in advance. It's not meant like that. Okay, we love you. I love you. We love you. Okay, now let's get into the review.
First of all, was it a good movie?
It was good. I think it was good, but that's because I'm a fan of like those 90s martial arts movies, like friggin' Bloodsport, like those. I friggin' love all of them. American Ninja, all of them. Give them all to me, okay? Granted, a lot of those movies did not have Asian folks as the lead because they always had bona fide white guys, friggin' Jean-Claude Van Damme, who's not even a freaking martial artist, but okay.
Don't drag Jean-Claude.
Here's the thing. I love me some Jean-Claude, but back in the 90s, we didn't have the Asian representation for these movies. American Ninja, bruh, bona fide white guy. I'm here for it. I love me some American Ninja, but all of these martial arts movies from the 90s, so much of it was just white guys. Where'd you learn the kung fu's from? Like, where'd you learn it from? Like, anyway, and Jean-Claude wasn't even a martial artist. He was a dancer. He was a ballet dancer. Here's the thing. One gripe about it, right, was that if you're already familiar with the characters, you already have that connection with the characters, right? But I feel like there wasn't enough time to really establish that connection with the characters. Again, I'm hanging around you too much, okay? I'm listening to you too much.
Don't put all of that on me.
I'm putting it on you. I'm putting it on you. It's all your fault. You're ruining me, man. You're ruining me, man. Don't
put it on me.
It's all on you. It's all your fault. It's all your fault.
You have to, but if I see something in a movie that dragging and it takes too long to get to the point, I'm thinking, why are they taking this much time, 15 minutes, to show a flower? What do they want me to see as this flower is blooming? Is it as time passes? Is somebody dying or whatever? Right. You know what I mean? Right. There's always reasons behind all this, the extended areas and stuff like that. But sometimes they don't need to drag it out.
Right.
They don't need to.
Because in that regard, they didn't drag out things that didn't need to be dragged out. However, I felt there's this one fight scene at the end, and I didn't want to get into too much detail in this for the video because it's kind of spoilery, but there's a scene at the end of the movie where it's clearly the scene that Louis Tan tweeted about, which is with the camera rig, the fancy camera rig, whatever, which is cool. I loved how they used it. It's really cool. It's really unique as far as like the shots. However, I felt like them using that slowed down the action too much. And I'm like, because it's kind of like a multiple person fight. And I really do feel like it slowed down. And I just want to see Iko murking mugs. I just want to see him kicking some butt. Okay, this pace is what I wanted, right? But it was kind of like pace, if that makes sense.
It's dragging it out.
It drug it out a little bit too much.
Okay, so for example, I hate to use this movie, but I'm going to use this movie. For specific scenes in the new version of Mortal Kombat.
Oh, God.
Where they're fighting. I just need people to fight, to die very quickly so we can get on to the next person.
Exactly. And I feel like there were some parts in some of the fight scenes that were kind of like that, where it's just like, come on, it's dragging on a little too much. Right. Exactly. There's like a scene at the beginning. It's basically a scene from the trailer where all these dudes are coming after him, right? I'm here for the part where Iko was murking mugs with the chef knife. I'm here for that. The cleavers, that's from the trailer. God. I love it. Here for it. There's a scene with there's a part where Pearl, like, and I was just like, it's too slow, in my personal opinion. It felt too slow, right? There's just a lot of there's several specific moments, and then there's another fight that was like, there were parts of it that felt a little too slow. Like, it's like, I get that these things are choreographed, but I don't want to, when I'm watching it, I don't want to feel like it's choreographed.
Exactly.
I want it to feel natural, and it didn't feel natural. And I guess part of it is because it's a narrow space, you know, but it's just like,
But given a space, it still should not.
It still should not have felt like that.
It should give you like Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee fight.
Yes, combat. That's. Did it give what it's supposed to give? It didn't quite give what it was supposed to give. And I'm like, the whole time I'm like, I don't want to be critical about it, but because it and because I've seen other movies with Iko in it, and it's just like,
good it could be.
I know,
how good it could be.
And the thing is, the scenes with Iko are so, like, a lot of them are really like just what it needed to be.
Yeah,
but then you have the other actors that are just
Lord.
You know,
dropping the ball, kind of.
Like Lawrence Cal, he did the damn thing. Okay, I'm glad that they got him, his character, to do the butt kicking. Okay, but there were some moments. There were some moments. But I'm not gonna say who.
But I think
those kind of.
So here's the thing. Just because one actor that you've seen already, you know what energy he's bringing every time.
Yeah.
Everybody around him has to match his energy. If nobody around him matches the energy and the flow of the film, then it's gonna feel like it's dragging consistently.
And that's probably what it is, because I've seen Iko not only in Wu Assassins, but in some other films. So it's just like, I know what he can do, even just in the context of Wu Assassins, because in Wu Assassins, it's just, everything was just the whole time, right? And I guess maybe part of it had to do with the fact that, you know, they are filming during the pandemic, but that's still kind of no excuse. But also, like, knowing what the other actors can do. I know I haven't seen Lawrence Cal do anything, because his character didn't really fight much in the original series, but there were certain. I'm gonna just come out and say it, okay? I'll just come out and say it, bro. Our boy Lewis gave what he was supposed to give in the show. Here, there were some moments where it was just like, bruh,
it wasn't picking up.
It was a little slow. I'm just like,
I think the thing is, it's all,
and it frustrated me, because I'm like, bruh, I know what you can do, bro. We know what you can do. What is going on?
The expectation for everyone to deliver how they're supposed to, like in the film versus the series, is gonna be different every time. Like for our boy, like we're rooting for him to do, you know, the doggone thing as he did in the series, a little bit that I did see. But like for this particular film, if he's the one that's carrying the energy, because I've seen the scenes where he's like fighting the fighting bad guys,
the dudes that was bullying the old man, the neighbor or whatever.
So he's fighting them, and I'm like, okay, I see what energy you give it. But when I watch everybody else fight, it's not the same. He's literally carrying this whole entire movie on his back. You hear me?
Exactly. Does your back hurt, Iko? Does your back hurt?
Probably does.
It probably does. I am keeping that part in.
But you want to know what? The thing is, if he's the one that's carrying and he has to be like that supportive figure for everybody, it's kind of hard to watch everybody do their thing, because if they're not giving what they're supposed to give,
right,
it makes it then 10 times harder to kind of structure a whole movie around these specific characters.
Yeah.
Because if every part of the movie, you see him fighting mugs, murking mugs, throwing mugs across the room.
Oh, he was murking mugs. I was rooting for him, bro. I'm like, yo, don't let them punk you, man.
But if he's doing all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the camera then goes to, let's say, a boy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Louis Payne. If we see him fight and it feels like he's fighting in slow motion, it's just like, oh my God, hurry up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then we see you just said the lady's name and it was right in my head. What's her name?
Pearl Tusi. I'm
I
apologize if I'm saying her name wrong, because I don't know.
If we see Pearl fighting and we see her level up her intensity when she's fighting, but it's taking her longer to take the person down, and it's like, yo, all you got to do is a quick, dirty, sweet chin music. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I think that's what it was. It took too many moves for her in some places to take out a dude.
I think they trying to make sure that people get more of a fight out of it, instead of it being like a quick end
which situation. I'm here for it. But here's the thing, though. When Eco murks mugs, it's like 1, 2, 3, out, done. Right?
But everybody else is just like,
good job, Lawrence, because he was doing the damn thing, and I'm like, yo, the whole time. Like, even if I didn't say it in my head, I'm like, yo, he's murking mugs, and I'm here for it, right? And then the other new girl, I'm not sure what the actress's name is. She plays a character named Priya. Even she was doing it, right? But I don't want to call it out. I don't want to call it out because we got African representation up in here. We got some black. But
I want to know.
It was slow with her a little bit.
I want to know if the love scene was as good as it was said on Twitter. I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up.
Here's the thing. I don't know, because I'm not really into these things like that. I personally wasn't feeling it. I felt like it was just thrown in for the hell of it kind of situation, personally.
I should have watched this movie with you, bruh.
You should have.
I said, wait up.
I know, but I couldn't wait. Okay,
I know.
I'm telling you, I literally, this is for all y'all viewers out there, okay? I literally contemplated staying home from work today just so I could watch this movie, okay? That's how high the anticipation was. I'm looking dead in the camera because I'm dead ass, okay? I dead ass wanted to play hooky, okay? And
stay home. Do you know the timestamp of
I do not.
I'm gonna skim through this movie. I'm not
I think it's about. Sorry, y'all. I think it's probably about 40 minutes. With 40 minutes left in the movie, I think.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. You seeing what I'm seeing? Yeah. Hello.
I'm pausing. Not showing a nipple.
Hello. That's what I was just like. Wait a minute.
I mean, they have to do that.
I know, but I'm just like. Y'all just had to be just straight up overt with it, right? Like, in your face. Here's a nip. No, but they're doing the do.
Literally selling it. Mind you, they don't look bad. I mean,
truthfully,
I'm pretty sure he enjoyed the video.
Wow. Yo. Oh, I can't with her. She's stupid. The whole time.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this.
The whole time I'm sitting there watching it like this. I'm just like pulling on the freaking elastic.
Right. But
So I'm like, please let it be over. Please let it be over fast.
So I'm gonna say this: a love scene does not have to be that long.
That's the thing. I was
really like it's going on longer than what it should, and that's the part where it's just like, okay, dude, we know you bagged her, we know you boned her, we know y'all smashed.
Because it's like they established, right, that these two have a prior relationship, right? They were previously involved in some way, right? So that whole thing happens, right, with this scene. And the whole time I'm just sitting here like this. It's literally in the recording where I'm like this. I'm just like waiting for it to end because I'm like, bruh, when is it gonna end? Because I need it took too long. And honestly, in my personal opinion, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. I'm leaving this in, okay? Editing Hugh, I'm leaving this in. I feel like personally there was more chemistry with Tommy and Priya than with these two.
I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, say it, girl. Say it.
I gotta make this believable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, remember how I told you with love scenes, there's like 6 cameras in a room.
Right.
And at every corner is a camera. Like where they are now. I'm just spicy.
Pointing.
You know.
Yeah. We ain't getting into detail.
There's a camera. There's literally a camera.
My virgin
there.
eyes.
The girl said, we don't need a camera. We don't, child. But
we don't need
literally a camera there.
Yeah.
It's literally a camera there. Hey, so I'm gonna play this on mute. So it's literally a camera there. You got a camera moving all up, and you got one hovering and doing a bird's eye view. You got all of this action happening within this whole
one scene.
And it's like you can tell, like towards the end, it kind of is like, oh, relief, because they're like at this point, it's kind of like a whole he kind of situation. I'm gonna rewind it back because. We've been a review.
The funny part is that she literally tweeted out about people not like breaking it down, but we gotta break it down.
But my thing is this.
Well, I don't want to, but she.
My thing is this. Like this kiss was so much more believable.
Thank you.
Because it's like
here's the thing. I don't think we left that in the podcast. Okay, truthfully, we didn't leave that part in the podcast.
I'm gonna let you see that. Look at the passion. Look at the passion. Look at the passion.
Okay, it gave what it's supposed to give.
I feel like I should have done a review on this movie with you because then I would have went in on a whole spiel about that kiss from Mortal Kombat, which I hated because it was like he was kissing his cousin. Okay. Sweet Home Alabama.
Okay.
That's what it would get.
Okay, here's the thing.
But
to the people out there, okay? That kiss from Mortal Kombat was trash.
Okay, maybe they did have chemistry. They
did.
Now that I watched
it. But here's the thing, though.
I feel like when they do love scenes, it's randomly placed like that to kind of break up whatever else
which is
going
fine.
On. I don't know what
however,
prior to this.
It felt to me it was A, too long, B, and it felt unnecessary to me, in my personal opinion. But it's just like, to me, it felt like they were just forcing the characters together rather than them naturally coming together kind of situation. If that makes sense, like outside of like the circumstances, it's kind of frenemy kind of thing, right? Where it's like, I hate you, you don't like me that much, whatever. I'm still attracted to you because you're pretty and you're hot or whatever, right? Kind of vibe. But then again, it feels like the two were just kind of forced together so that they could have this scene in there. And I feel like a lot of it was. Here's my theory, okay? A lot of this, like increasing his Goddamn chair. Chair. Anyway, the issue is that I feel like a lot of it had to do with the success of Mortal Kombat, so they put him in a lot more scenes for that. But it's just like he's not the main character. We love you, but you're not the main character. Iko is the main character.
He really is the tallest one out of all of them.
Yeah, that's the hilarious part. Towering over everyone, and it was so comical. I was trying not to laugh, bro. I was trying not to laugh because I'm like, yo, this man is freaking tree. Am I gonna keep that in? Yes, I'm gonna keep that in. I'm keeping that in. I'm keeping that in because he's freaking tall. Okay, how you tall? Here's the thing: how you taller than all your other co-stars, bro? That's offensive. That's not cool. That ain't right.
Listen, it's his mom's genes, bro.
It's something. Okay, he ate his Wheaties. Something. Does fertilizer up in his food or something? What did you eat growing up? I need it because I'm still short and I'm trying to reach the tall shelf, okay? I aspire to be tall. I'm still short.
He grew up. No, he grew up and he was bouncing around all over the place.
I know, but I'm mad about it, bro, because I'm short and I'm always going to be short because I have no more growing to do, okay? It's offensive. It's offensive to all the short people for you to be that tall. It's not fair. Okay, I'm crying on the inside. Am I keeping that in? Yes, I'm keeping that in. I'm doing the most, okay? I'm sad, okay? My heart is breaking because I'm short.
Okay, so the acting. How was the acting? Was it believable? When you were watching it, was it believable?
As far as which actor? All of them, or
it ain't which actor. I'm saying the acting from everybody.
Truthfully,
everybody. Okay, let's go from one person. Okay, so Iko, did he do a great job?
I mean, yes.
Okay, so
because I feel Iko is more of a martial artist than an actor.
Okay, so can we put LT in the same boat then?
Yes.
Because was his acting good in this? Better than what we've seen? Or was it about the same?
Truthfully, it was about the same. I feel like, and I do understand the point of like, because they mention this sometimes. Whereas it's like in an action movie, you're so focused on the action that, the actual acting part, the emotional part falls through. And I get it. However, it can still happen,
Yeah.
I get that you're super focused, but we need both parts for it to be believable, right? So I'm thinking about it. I should probably just like focus on like the parts where they're not in action, right? When they're actually acting and not like kung fuing and karateing and all that other stuff, right? Like just martial arts.
You have to pay attention to all aspects because at the end of the day, it's still you talking about the movie.
Right.
But when I watch, I'm looking at everything.
I think out of all of them, I feel like Lawrence gave the most, the best acting out of everybody, because like just overall, because he was doing the damn thing, but also because I actually felt for him, when he's talking about it and all this other stuff, right? When he's acting. And then the other girl, Priya, like I believed her, right? But and Pearl, there's like those moments where she's like going back and forth with Lewis. Like those were believable moments. I could see it that they had something going on and they clearly apparently don't like each other anymore. Bullshit. We saw it. We saw you. We saw y'all. Okay.
Okay. So my thing is, when we talk about Black woman's hair, okay, they could have gave her a slick back ponytail or something. Because this braid situation.
That's the thing. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm glad she mentioned that because
Only because the thing
how
is,
you a fighter? Because I mentioned this, and I might leave it in. Because first of all, the character's supposed to be right? Why she got her titties out like that? I said I was gonna cut it out, but I might just leave it in because her outfit is not conducive to fighting.
Oh, the way her situation is.
Her tits are propped up like an anime character. And what she needs is support. Okay.
Realistically fighting.
We ain't fighting like that. She needs to be able to not have a nip fall out. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And this frustrated me the whole time because it reminded me of Tifa Lockhart from the Final Fantasy games, right? Her original outfit was not conducive to fighting. And her more recent upgrade, they gave her an actual supportive, like, sports bra, right? Obviously, the dudes were up in arms about it, okay? They can suck one, okay? Because realistically, tits cannot be flopping around like that, okay? It's painful, okay? And B, how's she supposed to fight with her titties going everywhere? I'm just saying. How's she supposed to fight with just all of this just going? We can't do it, okay?
Their own fight with each other, like
exactly.
Making sure he wasn't giving like, oh, all sexy and glamorous.
Because like I get it, like you didn't want you don't want her to be like full suit and tie like stickler thing. I get it. However, comma,
it's black shirt and some nice pants.
Right, she can still be cute and not look crazy like that with her tits basically popping out, bro.
Oh, here's the thing that you were talking about. It works because of their relationship without going into too much detail. So when you do have next interaction with them, when they do the hanky panky and stanky leg, you know what I'm saying? You then see, oh, okay, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? At first it's like, you know it's not like that. But then you see, it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Seeing the stuff now, I'm like not listening to the movie. I'm watching it on mute.
Right. But I mean, I think once you'll probably understand what I'm getting at when you see the full movie and it's without the clips out of context. You'll probably see what I'm saying. But the only reason why I didn't want to wait for you is because I figured that maybe this movie might be the same for you, where it's just like, it's too slow paced and then you can't focus on it. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to put you through that either.
No, I'm going to watch it because it's a movie. I said I would have put that car in reverse and ran him over. Problem solved. Speed bump.
Yo, she's stupid. But yeah, there's this moment that kind of got on my nerves because he's like, look out. And I'm just like, you weren't supposed to look out. You in the driver's seat. You closest to them. Old girl could use you as a human shield at this point.
What you gonna do, magic? Come on. Abracadabra, your black. Well, they're black. Asian behind.
Right. I get it's like to supposed to be comical or something. Like comical relief or something, but it took too long, man. I'm impatient.
There are a little areas where the story is moving slow or scenes are moving slow because of what someone else is doing or what another character is doing. It shouldn't have taken them this long.
My goddamn point, okay? All right, so those were my thoughts on Fistful of Vengeance. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. Y'all know what to do down below. Links will be in the description for our social medias. Make sure you go follow to see what we're up to. And let us know what you thought about the film. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.